Hammond Report. This is Jon Hammond, the organist and accordionist, and I'm back with my daily Hammond Report on Thursday, June 11th, 2020. We got a very special birthday in the house, and I would like to say a big happy and healthy 81st birthday to Bernard Purdie, the fatback drummer of many, many records, and we've done many gigs together. Here he is on a tune I wrote called Headphone. Very memorable gig. Yeah, folks, hope everybody's doing okay out there. Headphone. Oh, yeah. Let me tell you some music stories here. Keep you company for a few minutes. Thank you for tuning in once again. Yeah, I've done some weird gigs in my life, you know. And I would say Bernard is inscribed in my book of weird gigs I have played by Jon Hammond. And yeah, boy, there's a lot of memories. Well, the first time I met Bernard was in 1971, March of 1971. He came to San Francisco to play 3 nights at the Fillmore with Aretha Franklin. King Curtis was leading the band with the Memphis Horns, all-star band, Billy Preston on organ, Cornell Dupree on the guitar, and the all-star band. It was just unbelievable. And the night that I went, at the very end of the concert, it was over, and everybody was filing out of the Fillmore, and as I was, and I got just about to the door of the, go out to the hallway, and I heard Aretha come back and say, "Wait a minute, come back. Look who I found backstage." And I looked back, and she had Ray Charles with her. And she walked Ray Charles out onto the middle of the stage and sat him down at the Fender Rhodes electric piano. And he started playing Spirit in the Dark. And of course, I didn't about face. It came right back in. And that was some night, boy, I'll tell you. And then later on, when I started working with Bernard in 1989, August of 1989, we did a few nights at Mikell's, and Joe Berger, my old friend, a longtime guitar player, filmed it on my old Panasonic PV430D, one of the very first camcorders that had digital special effects, so we could boost the gain in a dark club. We got some cool footage of the gig, and I just want to tell you that the first night I played with Bernard, there's Joe there. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you know, everybody that knows me knows I'm an early bird. I get to the gig way early. When you're the band leader, you got to get there early, and especially if you're an organ player, you got to set up the organ, you know. In those days, I didn't have a portable organ. I had to bring my 1959 Hammond B3 out for the gig, and somehow I got hitched a ride with the SIR boys, and my organ and Leslie, we went up to Mikell's a good 3 hours before the gig, maybe 4 hours before the gig. It was still daylight, you know. We came in, and I thought, well, I'm going to be way early, so I was just wearing some old jeans and a t-shirt. I came in, and Bernard was already set up. He had his salmon pink Sonar signature drums with the Sabian cymbals all set up on the bandstand, and he was sitting back eating a chicken dinner. And I came in and I said, "Whoa, you're really early, Bernard." I said, "I'm early, but I said, you beat me, but it's an honor to play with you, but this is the last time you're going to out early me, you know." And that started our gigging relationship, you know. And his kids came out to the gig. They heard about it on the radio, and Phyllis and Anthony came to the gig. That was very special. Hugh Masekela was there all night long. Cornell Dupree came up and sat in. Yeah. Get the organ player some here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is a night at the Hilton Hotel lobby, right around, well, we weren't supposed to play till midnight or so, you know. Here's what happened. This is a special night put on by the Hammond organ Suzuki people with a lot of different organ players, and I was supposed to come on after my good friend Bill Champlin, and very sadly and concerning, Bill had a medical emergency that night, and he was not with us there. And also Brian Auger was supposed to play before me, and Brian wasn't there at the gig. So the early birds were there, except like I say, I out early Bernard, and Bernard was not there. So they came to us and said, "Well, you got to play because these cats are not here." And it was a good hour before we were supposed to play. Here's Bernard. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So I sat down at the organ. The cats took the bandstand with me, and Jay Didymo was going to play drums with us very kindly, substitute for Bernard. And we're looking around the house to see if he would show up. And I swear to God, I was just about to count off the tune. I started hearing this little murmur through the house. It was packed out there in the Hilton lobby. Well, that's it for this part of the story, folks. Having some issues with my recording system here. So I want to take you home with the actual track that we cut on my first album. The album is entitled Late Rent. The song's called Headphone. Yeah. Once again, a happy birthday, many more, to Bernard Purdie. Yeah. This is Jon Hammond. I want to wish everybody out there to have a beautiful, beautiful day, and an even better one tomorrow. Before I get out of here, there's just one last thing I gotta say, and that is, bye-bye now.